Hello and welcome. I'm Erin Jade Raven, and we're playing some more of Dragon Age the Veilguard. And I already see in chat with the hello. I couldn't sleep last night, so I decided to make my Shadow Dragon, or Merkar Rook, and started her playthrough. That's awesome. I'm excited to hear about her. And to see pictures, please. um, I know last time we played, we did a little bit, a little bit of reloading, um, but I think the next thing that we have to do now is actually the next big story mission. I think we're gonna go see the Grey Wardens, if I remember right. Also, before I started, there was like a little bit of ambient dialogue between Viago and Taya because I got a little too close, I guess, where Taya was mentioning, I don't know, something about the Antom movements or something, and then Viago's just like, thank you for taking care of it and for everything. And I was like, oh, Viago. Oh, I see in chat with the Merkar, or Rook Merkar. Who knows if she'll stick or if I'll want to change how she looks. I wasn't super happy with how she was turning out at first, but then went, hey, actually, she's growing on me. Heck yeah. I know that's definitely a thing that's gone on with me and some of my rooks that are like still pending, where it's like some of them I would go back and tweak now and then. Hang on, what's my dog doing? She's just like playing behind my chair. Um, but then for others, I just had to like sleep on it, and it's like, actually, not bad. See in chat, best wardens incoming. But first, we have to check in on everyone. We might have a little bit of repeat banter because of our um, a little bit of reloading shenanigans, but it's fine. Trying to figure out where my dog went before I scoop my chair. I don't want to run her over. I don't know where she is, but she's not under my chair, so I guess it's fine. Let's see.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
Don't look at me about it.
How did you get so good at fixing alluvians?
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do.
Oh.
Heck yeah, it's super cool to see the differences between different Rook origins. It's like both the like specific things that are exclusive to different Rooks, and also the stuff that changes depending on if you know the people in the faction or not. It's super fun.
Damn it. I should be out there with you. Bianca's getting cranky cooped up in here.
I mean, Bianca still looks pretty broken though. Alright. Let's make sure we've got everything. Actually, there might be... I guess we... Actually, hang on. Was that in Arlethan? Wish I could look at the maps. Oh, yeah, it does say on here. There's still the... there's a new quest there. I mean, it's probably fine in Arlethan. To save that for later. Ooh, yeah. That's also true. Like, not just the factions for your Rook, like seeing the differences with that, also their lineage, I think is what they call them in this one. For this Rook Makar, it's Kunari. That's an interesting combo. Heck yeah. Let's make sure everyone is leveled up. I actually can't remember if I, like, went through with the upgrades, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh yeah, class differences too. See, this is why there's so much fun, like, replay value with Veilguard. It's like, because there's the faction, the lineage, and also the class for Rook that, like, all of them change stuff. And also, gender, especially since there's, like, 3 gender and pronoun options, and you can also mix and match those. There's just so much.
We sail.
And, like, that's not even factoring in dialogue options or, like, choices. There's just so much.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
I'm glad you said that one again, because I remember with the one off stream. I'm just like, I just want, it would be so cute to knit a fade sweater for Spite, especially since Lucana's knits. And that Emmerich can supply the fade yarn.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
I hadn't had too much confusion between the two playthroughs I've been doing, but I just had a moment there was like, oh, what have I done here already? Because it's like, I think I left off later in the game, but going through this part of the crossroads. I just had a little deja vu moment there. That's not really deja vu, I guess, because it's very... Oh, she automatically healed me. I guess I forgot if I had that set. That's nice, though.
What's this?
A wall?
Like an entryway.
I like them getting distracted with wonderment while in the middle of murdering something. Such a crow thing. Hashtag just crow things.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
LMAO, I remember the fade sweater now. Maybe Spite will calm down if he has a blanket or something. I'm just imagining like a vicious chihuahua being dressed in one of those thunder jackets where like applies the pressure to keep the dogs calmer. Like a weighted blanket, but one that they wear. Oh yeah. We haven't done any of these yet. Let's do it.
Wait, what happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade. More like a dream, or...
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus? Is that him?
If it is, he doesn't see us yet.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
Does he think I'm one of these spirits?
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
This is a memory. We're seeing the past when Solus sent this spirit army against the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Oh, I think I'll be good at that.
Oh, treasure! Thank you for making that comment, Balara, so I would turn around. See in chat. Yes, or a burrito where you wrap up a cat in a towel or a blanket. Exactly. Just knit him a sweater with no armholes. So he just turns into a little burrito guy.
These memories are real enough.
Oh no, I get too distracted with burrito spite. Can't believe you would sabotage me like this. Wonder if I can get them before Lucanus can get to them. Oh. Oof. Ouchie. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Hang on. Just one moment, dramatic music. Level 15, so I can't specialize yet. Let's see. I don't have... Ooh. What else we got, though? Am I wearing a medium helm? Ooh, combo. Let's do the combo. Oop. No, wait, the other ones are by bond. They're level ups. Alright.
Think like a spirit of disruption.
Kaboom!
We're through.
The gods told us his fortress couldn't
Kaboom.
be breached!
That's the last of them.
They lied.
More enemies. Go!
They bring the strength of the Fade!
We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanuris know it.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the Citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them!
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast! For victory!
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me?
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this Citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Could ask them or something.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
I doubt it was the last time he did so either.
The memories sort of condensed into that statuette. Maybe there's more to this.
Winter's breath. Oh, woo. All right, where am I? Can I go out? Nope. Oh, sorry, I booty bumped them. Or her. Thingamabob. Okay, it's already active.
That Fade Tear is spewing blight. This is how the gods are sending the blight through the veil. Probably weakening it too.
It's probably fine. Hey! Actually, wasn't totally sure I could zap while in midair. That's fun. Mountainside Evanurus. Or Illuvians. Two very different things. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I say as I continue to go in the wrong direction. Supposed to be like, I know spirits are different entities than mortals, but that's always been a weird stance to me that Solus takes with them. Yeah, especially since he's like, his stated goal at this point is that he wants to go back to the way things were before. I don't know. Solus, please. But I guess this is like his old self and he's taking things for granted. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't want them to be changed against their will either. But yeah, it's a situation, all right. Okay, we've got Lucanus with us this time. Double checking that he's there. Let's go.
Warden Zevka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
I'll stick to being professional.
I know, but you showed up anyway.
Well, your letter was...
Or
desperate.
more professional.
Harding?
What? Aren't we desperate?
Let's hear what you've got to say.
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeta's Crossing. They overran it with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
It is them. It's also funny because just watching Antoine, I remembered the random fun fact. If I remember right, he's the first, like, custom face sculpt that was made in the game. So he was often, like, just used as a placeholder character for everybody. And so there was just, like, a point where every character was just populated with Antoine's. It's just amazing. But also, especially funny since, like, now there's, like, a ton of mods that are just, like, replacing all the party members as certain other NPCs. It's pretty funny.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davern might help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Davern better be good.
I can do that, and you won't regret helping us.
Bonne chance, Rook.
We'll be in touch.
It's just so funny that that response sounded a little desperate to go along with the letter. You will regret it. Oh, you know,
some Darkspawn, looks like.
Totally normal to
They
send
left the
two
fire burning.
Antivan crows to find a Grey Warden.
Were they ambushed?
You both look so pretty in this lighting. Arm touch.
Hassan! Easy, boy.
Differential squawk.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us.
I guess he doesn't know we're assassins.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like darkspawn? Griffins hunt darkspawn.
So I just saw Lucana's just standing in the background. Just like the standing person emoji.
You've got bigger problems than us. We found blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Lucanus looks so shook. Somebody help him. You alright, dude?
He's got a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
Doesn't sound like he agrees.
If he even listens. Has a mind of his own.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to play through with a Warden Rook. I'm excited to get to mine, but I don't know when I'm gonna get to her yet. Yeah, oops, all Antoine's.
He spotted something.
Oh yeah, I saw the surely Davern won't be suspicious seeing two assassins. That's why I was like, oh, he doesn't know we're assassins. Cause like, I don't know who or what you are. And I'm like, oh, I guess we're fine.
Over there.
Dead darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Where is he? Did I unlock Lucanus's other outfit that I like yet? I can't remember if I did. I don't even know if I'll switch him out yet. No, I haven't unlocked any of his outfits. I guess we didn't do the Zevran thing of the crows send their regards, except in this case the regards are friendly. Tightly rolled note. We scoured the Wysop libraries and found nothing useful for training griffins. The archivist said all griffin texts were lost or destroyed over time, which means Remy and I are starting from scratch. We'll approach this like a falconer would and hope griffin instincts are the same. Warden Lancet.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
Drop B.
A useful trick. Did you teach him?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them.
Forgot to say earlier when we were doing the memory thing, I like whenever they use environmental stuff, whoopsie, to affect the pacing of like environmental quote-unquote cutscenes.
Hold up. There's the Darkspawn. Let's get in there.
Is there any treasure?
I hate these things. Everything about them is wrong.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Wait, what was targeting me? Oh, there's another.
Remy, where are you?
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. The monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Asan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
Sounds spooky. I think y'all should get a more secret second key. I guess these are ruins now. Maybe it's because they didn't have a better spare key. Sorry. I shouldn't make fun of the ruin
No time for hide and seek,
holders.
Asan. This is real.
Asan. Does it mean something?
It's Elven for arrow. Elby grows into it.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloom Howler. It's going after the other Griffins.
More Griffins?
Whole family. Asan's brothers and sisters.
Do you have wyverns?
The bridge
You
is
know,
out.
as
This place
playmates.
is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
No! Oh. Uh-oh.
Rook, you've got Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Asan can help with the fight.
I don't know why, but whenever he yells, like, from a distance like that, it's just really cute. I don't know. I can't be more specific about that comment yet.
There's a big one.
I
Where?
see it.
Oh, I see. Ouchies. Ouchies. No, don't leave it that one. got it. Nope.
That cannot be good.
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Is that the first lock that we encountered that it gave me that little pop-up? Whee! Oh.
Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
What does this Darkspawn want with griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These griffins are a secret.
I was just watching Lucanus's cape flutter in the wind. The elevator wind. Excuse me. I was like, wow, I hope I hit the button right.
Hi!
Keep moving. The area's not far.
Otherwise I would have just flung myself into the void. Uh-oh. That was slower than I expected. There we go. Nope. Touchy. Overwhelmed. Big mood. What have you got? Man, this music is cool. I also like how, because I was thinking about how the visuals were cool in this spot, and I was like, you know, I was just thinking about how the visuals look cool earlier too, and then I realized the transition between it being all, it was still kind of dark with the stuff going on, but like very sunny. Still like kind of that kind of sunset look. Oop. And now everything's all spooky and dark and rainy. And I didn't even notice when the transition happened, which
That
is
was the
neat.
last one. Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Bloodstained notes. Training going well. The Griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get, little mischief makers. They're also growing faster than I thought. I'll ask Davern to. The rest is illegible. Heal me. Looks pretty neat.
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
Gotta save the babies. Oh no.
More griffins.
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Highness. Calm down. You too, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
I'm just realizing that earlier Lucanus was like, more griffins? And then now he's like, more griffins! Like, Lucanus, we talked about this, but I appreciate your excitement. I think he just likes creatures. Ouchie. Arrow to the knee. Oop, that's not what I meant. Ah! That was a cheap trick. My butt. My face. Oh no. Oh no. If only I had 4 potions. Go over the edge. Aww. Oh, that didn't count. Lucanus, you're at 0 seconds. There we go. You stop. You stop that. Oh.
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Main level.
No! Get back here! You know, I don't think I even ended up doing any other of the mage ultimates, so that's gonna be exciting to get to try out. In my first playthrough, I mean. Of course. I thought it was gonna charge for some reason. I feel like I'm not very good at that combo, but I'm never sure what I'm doing wrong. There it goes. Yo, the baby griffin is always makes me sad. They're just a bunch of babies. Parentheses, affectionate.
Storm, I'll be back for you. Don't worry, Big Tooth. We'll get you out.
Did I get all the other ones' names? I probably did in the one-off stream. I think we should backtrack. I only just saw it, meet the Gloom Howler. No thanks, actually. That's such a mood.
so it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
Leave these animals alone. They aren't yours.
They've always belonged to me. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
The way that the audio goes around in headphones is still both cool and oh no, I hate it. Oh.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
Where we're going, we don't need approval. I never remember what I say here.
I don't need permission to save the world.
I do. Usually.
These are unusual times.
Well, you did save Asan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Asan. Let's get to know our new friends.
That was indeed the first time I tried that dialogue option. I know, not Asan being sad. Like, how dare you make me see animals being sad? A warden's best friend. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met Davrin and his young griffin Asan. But disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the griffin Eyrie and kidnapped the Sans brothers and sisters. Davrin agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the missing griffins. Of course we will. Where's my boy?
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Asan a nice... What's wrong?
A lot. The Viper just sent word. Mirathus is under attack by a blighted dragon.
Has to be the one we saw at Demetus Crossing.
Well, one of them has to be.
What do you mean, one of them?
Taya also got in touch. Another dragon is attacking Treviso too.
Mierda.
You got back just in time.
Then grab your gear and let's go.
Go where? We cannot be in two places at once. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. Our people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathus to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Is there any chance that we can hit...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Okay, so since I've done this before in my first playthrough, the logic that I had, even like, I wasn't even factoring in either my Rook being a crow, and I wasn't factoring in because I didn't know that Lucanus's romance gets locked out if you don't save Treviso. So, and I know that the choices are like pretty equal, even though like they're presented with different stakes here. Like the resulting things are very similar outcomes either way. It's like not saying that it's like, oh, it's the same either way, because it's very different the way things play out depending on which one you save. But like my logic from what I knew in my first playthrough is civilians is always first priority. And also the way I saw it was with the blight in the water, I feel like it's harder to undo blight damage than like political damage, even though that's not exactly what the scenario is, and that there's obviously other stuff that can like fallout of Venatori occupation is really bad. But it's like, oh man. And then the other factor I was thinking of was what was I thinking? I can't remember. Hang on. I had it on my brain and then I forgot. Oh, just from like background knowledge of knowing that the crows are like the only fighting force that Antiva has. Like, it has no standing army. And then we see at the beginning of the game that Minrathous has a lot of defenses already. And so I'm like, okay, Treviso is going to be my choice without knowing anything else in my first playthrough. And so it's like, my choice was pretty quick, even though I'm still pretty early into seeing this choice play out. And it's super cool to see how much changes depending on which one you pick. Because, yeah.
We help Lucanus and Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathous.
That said, two of you should join Nev there, see if you can help.
And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, alright?
And of course, I'm never ever gonna judge anybody choosing one or the other. That is also a valid note. In chat with since I've only saved Minrathous, I don't know what the aftermath for them is like, but my thought was that they'd already been hit by those rampaging demons and didn't have time to recover from that. Yeah, that's also a very good point. Who should we take? I think I'll stick with my usual choice with Balara. But yeah, that's definitely, because I know we've both talked about this, where it is a very balanced argument for one or the other, which, yeah, it really just comes down to your final gut feeling on which one to choose, or at least on your first playthrough. I think on subsequent playthroughs, you'll still be like, well, I chose for this one, or it's like my Rook would choose this one. I know what the outcome for at least one or both of the things are. So this will play, I want to see it play out this way. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. In chat with so I went with Minrathous since I figured their defenses, especially in the poorer areas, would be damaged considerably. And I think that is a very good observation. And then, but yeah, it's not like I was gonna But yeah, it's not like I was going, Treviso can totally handle this with ease. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially since with Manrathus we see a lot of like the focus in this game with Manrathus is the poorer areas. And so it's like you don't want to see those people who kind of get left behind by the higher echelons or whatever the term is. Like the ones that get left behind because they're not mages or they're not born into a high class family. And it's like those are the people that Nev is always trying to protect. Yeah. It's a very good like I don't want to continue right away while we're talking about this because it's just gonna keep rolling, but just to kind of compare with Mass Effect 1's choice on Vermeer and how like that does affect things, but I feel like that choice is a lot more contained versus this one where you're almost playing half of a totally different game depending on which one you play from here on out. It is fascinating and I love it. But I feel like we could talk about this for a long time, so I'll just like leave that there for now and then we can circle back if we want to.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting Cross and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Yeah, definitely. Exactly, they don't have Nev go into the civilian casualties, but obviously there will be a lot of dust in Manrathus as well. Yeah, and that's something that I'll definitely be pointing out once we start exploring the aftermath.
No! What's it done to my city? We should...
Please, someone has to stop it.
My heart. Wait, can we go through here? Not to get distracted during the emotional part. I'm just wondering why that's there. But yeah, I'll get to pointing out what I mean by how balanced the actual ramifications of this choice are. Because it's like the things that Nev and Lucanus focus on in their arguments are just the arguments that they choose to present and not the full picture. Because we see with Nev, this is not a spoiler, we see Nev gives a lot of the more logical arguments, like the more hard facts. Lucanus is much more emotion driven. And so it makes sense for Nev to focus more on the power shift and all that could happen from this. And Lucanus, of course, would lean more towards the lives of the innocents that'll be affected by it. And it's not that they don't care about the other side of what would happen in their city, because this is, I guess it's also not a spoiler to point out, Treviso is also under occupation already. And if a lot of their stuff gets wrecked, are the Yontam gonna take over? But yeah.
That dragon isn't slowing down. We need to kill it.
over here!
Taya!
Oh, she's alright.
Look, good. We could use another crow.
Even though killing dragons is not exactly our specialty.
Time to learn.
Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
Lucanus has joined the party. Yeah, exactly, in chat. From a story point of view, too, it makes more sense to have different arguments and both of them say innocent people will die.
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenane!
Your patron could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
I love the performance on Gillenane. Like, both the animation, probably also performance capture. I don't know for sure. I don't know how you performance capture a double body like that. Probably could though. And also her voice acting and the reverb effect on her voice are really cool. I just think she's neat. Ouchies!
Righto.
Focus on the leggy. Oop.
Ranged.
Laura, where are you? Oop. I thought I was gonna do a kiki. There's a kiki. You have another weak point? Cool, thank you. Not even hitting anything.
Say the word.
Oof. Lara.
For sure.
Maybe I should have killed myself there. I forgot that these two have a combo. I'm excited for when I'm able to combo with Lucanus. Hit the leggies. It's weakness to fire. Oop. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Ah! That little chomp sound effect. I should not be calling it cute, but it was pretty cute. Ooh, combo. Okay, who applies? You apply. You detonate.
You got it.
Take this shot.
Almost got it staggered. Come on guys, hit the belly. Give it a tummy rub with your daggers. We could have taken it.
It's going!
We did it. Sort of.
You fought it off.
If Gillenane hadn't called it away...
It's more important that it stopped attacking the city.
Everyone with a home that still stands will agree.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
What about Minrathous? And Nev, maybe there's still time to help.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is the other thing, is like Minrathous also gets blighted even if they don't have the canals running through the city like Treviso does.
We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
We stopped the worst of it, even if we couldn't kill the dragon.
The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the Blight's already in him.
I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the Blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
On deadly wings, after coming face to face with Gillenane herself, the team drove away the blighted dragon in Treviso. Lucanus and the crows are grateful. Without intervention, the monstrous beast would have blighted the canals. Yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, shadow dragons were overwhelmed, helpless at the dragon in Minrathous. Helpless as the dragon in Minrathous tore their city apart.
Lighted dragons. Darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
I am sorry in advance for just you playing through with the choosing to save Minrathous and thus getting more attached to those characters and then having to see what happens. Because I know how it feels with having seen what happens to Treviso and the crows, even though I'm still pretty early into that section. Oh, but yeah, in chat with both cities are facing very similar situations, though they come about in different ways. Treviso has no formal military, and they're being occupied by invading forces while Minrathous is corrupted from within. So who will those with power actually help? And the civilian populations pretty much have to fend for themselves. Anyway, that's why I find it a little baffling when I've seen a few people say that Treviso is clearly the easier pick in the situation. The idea of the Venatori fully taking over and or the Shadow Dragon's forces being severely damaged doesn't seem like an easier outcome to deal with. Yeah. I think it might be a knee-jerk reaction to say Treviso is the easier choice just because of it receiving the emotional argument. But I think like seeing the outcome and also just spending more time thinking about it and how things would get affected in ways that weren't brought up in the arguments, I think it ends up becoming pretty clear that it's an equal situation. What do I want to upgrade though? What is this? What's this? But what if I kneecap my ability damages and only choose electricity as my special abilities? I'll just start here and just work backwards until I hit the level 20, just to keep it simple. I think everybody leveled up. Okay, not everybody. A lot of people did though. What do you have? Oh wait, we'll switch this out because I usually don't use like boost abilities for better or worse. Oh, no, I did not click that. Oh, that was an ability? Hang on. Oh, I do have that one. Okay. So what did I just add to? Okay. I'm like, I don't know what I have or what Davern has specifically. I wasn't even looking at what I was upgrading. I'm just like, well, he has these abilities equipped, so I will upgrade those. Speaking of which, I don't know what Harding has. Alright. I already forgot. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, he did not. Nev! No! Nev, I'm sorry. Keep doing all these things that just hurt her, and I'm like, no! It makes me sad. Oh, I have a lot of points for her. Okay. Alright. Let's see where everyone is. He's just floating in the void. Alright, Harding's room, Davern's room, pantry. Yeah, Nev and Viper. I also get struck by how, like, rightfully angry Tarquin is, and then Viper's just like, no, it's not their fault, and then Tarquin's just like upset that he can't be upset because the Viper is like, no, it's fine. It is what it is. And I'm like, no. What's going on? I was trying to get it to turn that way, but it kept turning me to the right. Alright.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Asan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Then where did Asan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloom Howler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Sorry, I bumped the microphone cord. Yeah, I was distracted trying to decide, then I started reading chat with the Tarquin too. I totally get him being upset and then being frustrated that that Viper doesn't want him blaming Rook, and probably also knowing that it's not Rook's fault, but lashing out is easier. That is like a character balance that I really like with those two. It's like, obviously I haven't seen their full character arcs yet. Oh shoot, that was something that I'd meant to do before starting this part. Was that I forgot, because Dorian, I never went to say hi to Dorian. I forgot that he's like hiding in like that alcove. And so I missed him last time I was there, and I was like, oh, I'll just make sure that I say hi to him before starting that next part. I literally even wrote it down in this little sticky note here and forgot. Oopsie. Oh man, oh no. I hope he didn't have any dialogue about the Inquisitor. Oh no. Oh gosh, okay. Maybe at some point we'll do a little bit of a dipping into a reload and then coming back. But that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it, me. But yeah, the balance I like between Asher and Tarquin, just how and I already know like bits and pieces of their character arc just from what I've heard from other people talking about it, but I haven't seen all of it myself yet. But I like just how calm and cool Asher is compared to how much more like hot-headed Tarquin is, and it's just like a fun character dynamic between the two of them. And I see a chat that no, Dorian. It actually took me a while to realize he was there too, lol. I didn't realize it was him until I got an interact prompt and then went, wait, Dorian's here? Yeah. It's especially difficult on like replays because it's like, oh, I've done this before, I've gone to this area before. And it's like, no, I'm not in this playthrough yet. Oh well. We should continue this conversation with Davrin.
Doesn't seem right that they'd go extinct twice.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You sure you'll have time to help? You've got a lot on your plate. Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
This is what I mean by whenever I first started this stream, I don't remember what a lot of my smaller choices were. Especially with the fact that people can feel two things at once.
I'm not blind. It keeps me awake at night.
Just making sure you know what you're in for.
We're all in for it.
Well, I've been in a staring contest with death most of my life. Haven't blinked yet. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
I think I usually pick the charming option. For them anyway. I always forget exactly what his bed looks like, but it's always funny when people are like, oh, like talking about romancing Davern. It's like, oh, good move romancing the guy that has, like the only guy that has a real bed. Alright, let's finish checking in on everyone, and then we can consult again with Solus after the break, I think.
The crows cannot thank you enough. I cannot. Treviso stands. But Minrathos, it should not have been a trade.
Yeah. Harding's room?
How do you know literally everyone?
I don't know literally everyone.
Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the crows, the wardens, and the chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
It feels like a lot of people.
The crows is multiple people, so are the wardens. Also, are there birds in here? Fade birds? Are they bird spirits? You did see those cat spirits. That's so valid of Davrin. Says Davrin is tired of the warden barracks. He wants an actual bed. Oh, and now that he's here, that means all the areas out here are unlocked and I can start doing the puzzles and stuff. Alrighty. Go ahead and pause here and take our break. So I'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Hello and welcome back. Alright, we got talk to Solus, but haven't checked in on Varric yet. I mean, he'll probably have more stuff to say after we talk to Solus, but completion.
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle at a time.
Completion, I say, as I remember I forgot to talk to Dorian. Maybe like on the next stream or something I can start it off with like having a flashback of talking to him. Then just reloading to where we're actually at. Their hair looks so soft.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganan and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elgranon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
Mm-hmm.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Javiso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
So best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I've got enough problems right now as it is. That's one for future Rook to deal with.
That's not what I usually picked.
You will focus on the present.
Hang on.
Knowing that someday you will face the consequences of your choices. I believe I can work with that.
Because I'm like, oh no, I know that's one that's going to be noted. I might...
You will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
So this elven
No, I can't undo
thinks
it
we need a
yet.
dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
That's hindsight talking. We didn't know a blighted dragon was coming, or that we'd need someone who could take it down.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, There is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the Veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right, we all know what to do. Let's get going.
I see in chat at the back just in time for Harding to say Nev isn't back. He also came in right after I accidentally made a noted choice that was not the choice that I usually pick. So I might... I'm not sure how far back I need to go. These are... Hang on. Let us save this. Let's try this one. Yeah, Morn Watch incoming soon. I'm just gonna like... Oh no, this one's too far back. Let's try this one. We'll just like rapid skip through so I can make sure I get the right noted choice. Okay, yeah, we got that banter. Whoopsie.
She must be so torn up about her friends in Minrathous. At
didn't
least
get this
Treviso
yet.
will be alright.
Because we got the banter where Belara and Harding were talking to each other, so we didn't hear them separate yet.
Poor Nev. She didn't deserve what happened to her city. None of the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous did. Not that it would have been any better in Treviso. Sometimes there's just no good choice, right?
Just like our lengthy discussion went over. It's just bad all around. Can't you?
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible.
Okay, that one's the same.
Just fight one battle at a
Oh,
time.
if I could get through the door. Alright. Alright, so let's try this again. Skip, 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 skip. I can't see this if the skip thing is active yet. Hang on, I need my other window. Alright.
When last we
Good
spoke,
timing.
you were hunting for followers.
When
of
last we
Elganon and
spoke, I picked the wrong dialogue option that you noted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just having a staring contest. This conversation is so funny, just them frowning at each other. Alright, this is the one that I accidentally chose the wrong thing.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads.
I think the rest of this
Still
conversation will stay
confusing.
the same, so I'll just skip. Sorry, y'all. Oh no, we still gotta load a new scene. Okay. Skip. We're all just gonna look sad around each other. I think I flip-flop between these two, but it's okay because it's not a noted choice.
That's hindsight.
We should... Hey.
Hey. Just one of those, Spider-Verse. Hey. This one. So much approval. Alright, now we can continue.
Minrathos, I cannot imagine what Nev feels.
Yeah. Those two have multiple comments about dragon attacks. Yeah, Rook and Soul is just quietly glaring at each other. Oh yeah, there's no Nev. I don't need to check in there. Oh. Team meeting that's just, hey, and then they all leave. Sometimes we just gotta, you know, just have a quick little check-in. Make sure everyone's good.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
It's got such a lovely voice. Yeah, with a no good choice and no way for the characters in-game to have known that Gillenane was going to zero in on Rook and a dagger and order the dragon to focus on attacking them. It was honestly like... It was just entirely dependent on where Rook was with the dagger. Like, it was 100% just the dagger.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
Alright, guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Yippee! I just keep like mapping out in my head, okay, what order do the things in Lucanus's questline happen? And I think I remember.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
It's so funny because, like, I know Balara and Emmerich have the pen pal connection, but I always forget that Balara gets in touch with Myrna and Vorgoth, and so it's just cute thinking about, since my Mornwatch Rook, or at least one of them, because I think I'm gonna have two, is gonna be romancing Balara, and so it's just cute seeing her have all these connections to them already.
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaret, a Fade expert and powerful psychogog.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
I see you in chat with the them, Myrna and Vorgoth, my beloveds. Soon we will visit them. Actually might do that one first so we can keep up with the recruit everybody in height order.
Are you okay, Rook? You look like you could use a nap.
Never. Maybe sometimes. Oh, nope. Hang on. Man, I just had the thought about going to Docktown and I got sad. You and you. Yes. Think we might get an interaction.
Wait, the lyrium dagger's vibrating, like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharpened.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elgernon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
Here in the crossroads, the dagger must be able to overhear them. Just a little.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
I forgot that the dragon attack is the first real look that we have of Gillenane. Keep thinking about this, but we gotta do the recruitments first. Yippee! Can I roll into the boat? Whoop!
The deeper currents.
The answer is probably.
What do spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
We'll hold off on that for now. It's another one? Hmm. Alrighty, let's keep going.
I noticed you weren't at the supper table last night. Are you not feeling well?
Oh, you noticed? I wasn't hungry.
Harding made her potato stew.
Oh, I had no idea that she was cooking.
I didn't know that could happen to potatoes. It was a learning experience.
It usually is.
The saga of the cooking rotation begins.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
We have the right address.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't...
Can I hold hands with Lucanus because I'm scared? JK, crows can't be showing fear.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
Neat.
I liked that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra.
Aesthetics are important to the crows, okay?
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Find anything interesting?
The warding magic on these obelisks is so strange. Much different than Arlethan's. I think someone shut them down on purpose.
Who could have done such a thing?
Move
movement up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
I can't order Emmerich around yet.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
I wonder why.
Where'd everyone go?
Why are despair demons so fixated on Rook in particular?
End it now. It's
Yay,
vital we
level up.
discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Let me level up first. Sure. Almost ready to get a specialization. Alright, Professor. I like when you start to pass them while you're sprinting and then they start running faster. Like, oh no, can't let Rook win. I know it's
Someone's barred the
to...
door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
To work around
Haven't fought
the
undead in a while.
escort mission pains.
They're mindless. Aren't you a necromancer?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
It's whenever Lucanus yells with the soft voice, because he has the soft voice and he has the like the gruffier voice, and then it just comes out really cute when he yells softly. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Okie dokie. Come with me.
Hello.
Ah, wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
I've
Doors
also
open.
mentioned it
Where
before,
to now?
but
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I love how whimsical the music for the Morn Watch and the
Professor,
Necropolis are.
Just Emmerich, please.
You weren't that surprised we need a fate expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when. We've a fight ahead.
Let me go ahead and use this. not sitting on it to start recharging again. Oh man.
Ready when you are.
That's it? Oh no, why'd you put your weapons away? To fake me out. Whoa! I was wondering how it let me do that. Jumping over a double railing, I mean. Looks like you're hiding something. Yeah, pure ore. Thing that I'm always like running out of for some reason. A wisp. There's a treasure chest. I was just talking about how I was gonna recharge my ultimate.
All that ice. More magic?
Echoes of the despair spirits. Misery devouring itself.
I don't know
We
if
should
I-
keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
I don't know if I've looked up in this area before.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Did you call them?
They've answered.
Okay.
We'll need to guide the wisps. We've just arrived to the door.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Ah! Don't go away, Wisp. No! Okay. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Pick up
Need a
candle
wisp.
for spite.
I can't do this without a wisp. Here's our second wisp.
Gunnest spirit I've ever seen.
The peace of the necropolis is a balm to many of its inhabitants.
Must be nice.
Ah, yes. I've noticed you've company.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction. There's a fight ahead.
Oopsie. Achie! Achie! Oh, I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation.
They're attacking from afar!
Uh-oh, they're red.
Excellent work, Lucanus!
Oh.
They're at range!
Pick up, yeah.
They're firing at us!
Sure are.
Good work!
I don't know about that, but thank you anyway.
I hate to be on their side.
Oh, I stopped just short of them. Ooh.
An attack from afar!
Ooh. Okay, let's set that off. Wait, where is it? Ah! Oh, I missed it. Didn't realize it was staggered.
Well fought, Rook.
We need to close in.
Oh wait, okay. Eyeball.
Everyone still alive?
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
I wonder who it could be. Oop. Hang on. There we go.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I spent most of my life in Antiva.
Am I correct in guessing you're one of the crows?
At your service.
You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
That still is. Oh, I always think about Aster de Riva with that line. I see in chat with the LOL, I just remember that I paused during the beginning of Veilguard last night. And after you meet up with Nev, there's a place where a rage demon just keeps respawning in a building to then jump out the window. Ah, video games, I love you. That's funny. How do I get over there? Yeehaw. Is this a thing? Yes, it is. Heck yeah, pure ore.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Okay. Oop.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Then what?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Any malicious spirit?
Unattached ones. Your own companion will be safe.
Any malicious spirit? Eyes emoji. Stop parkouring on everything. What are you, a crow?
By seal and flame. Who brought despair in our midst?
Oh man.
Despair? Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you
Those
just
are
do?
cute.
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Talking to corpses with magic.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Wisp.
I'll need a
Oh.
wisp.
The one that just popped out of the corpse. Excuse me. Let me in.
Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down, so don't dance!
Found those Venatori.
Hiya.
They have no place in these halls.
Ouch, my stomach. I need that to hold my organ. I mean, not the stomach itself, but my tummy zone. My abdomen.
End them! Quickly!
I hardly did anything. Oh, my kidney. Oh, oh no. I am not blocking any of those. Not enough mana. Oof. Lucanus, help me.
End this. End it now. I command.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Why can I not block anything? Why am I doing so badly? I'm all out of potions.
You're not. Quickly! End them!
I am empowered!
Oh, I thought they said, I am a poet, and I was like, good for you.
Well struck, Rook!
Bring our skill together.
Taking fire!
What do you have? Do that one.
Lucanus struck a blow!
Your lives were there.
Lucanus, help me.
Understood.
Thank you.
Good work.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah. I'll fill you in on them later.
Alrighty. This way. Why is it so windy? You thought they said I am a coward! Oh, kick me right in the face! How rude. Nicholas, no!
Now's your chance.
Off the edge. Oh. Whoa! I did go off the edge. Not in the way I expected. Not today, Despair Demon. Pardon me, gonna pick this up. I can't do that. This is story related.
Well, down one more Despair Demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're
Interrupted his
Venatori.
Compliment.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Scrawled note. Gone to the upper chambers to investigate the noise. With luck, it's only one of those lumbering Navaran corpses. What a sight. Throw my body into the flames like we do in the rest of the civilized world.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
I brought Nev with me on my other playthrough, and she mentions knowing some people that can help him out and stuff like that.
Finished.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the limbs.
Limbs?
Save
Oh my gosh, what's up with that timing? Just can't do it. Venatori are just too much of weirdos.
Got it. I feel and obey.
Oh man.
Look left. The gods will not suffer this. Well executed.
Yeah, maybe with the Rook Merkar might have additional dialogue too. What? Oh.
It's a fight then.
More health. I didn't see what happened, but I heard more blood for the smack. Oh no, it distracted me.
This cannot be.
Cannot be.
Take the last blow!
We're in the clear.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
One moment. Alright. Yippee! Let's do it!
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Do it! More blood for the— no, not my blood, says chat. Exactly.
There's the Venatori.
I like whenever they spawn and do the little roll towards you.
End them! Quickly! Finish them all!
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer.
Finish them quickly!
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Oh, typical. Spill the tea, sis. Gonna cinematic kill. Ooh, pop back up. Just enjoy the music while I decide what move to use.
That one's ready.
Come on.
They attack from a distance!
Oh. I guess I don't have that skill yet. Or is it from an item? I'm not sure. Where you can heal from doing the stagger attacks.
Ready again?
That doesn't really matter if I miss it too much, apart from the loss of a damage boost.
Nice work!
Thank you.
Rage demon. Hold
Uh-oh.
fast.
Oh! I know this is fire on fire, but it's what I've got right now. Ouchie! Do you guys have a combo? No. What have you got though? Nice stagger. Let's go with that since you don't have barrier.
Thanks, Adonis.
I've set that one up.
Anytime. I've mentioned this before on the standalone stream. Oh, with the rage demons here having legs. I think it's cool. I like when they can iterate on their designs.
Now,
but this one it's like
necropolis shows itself.
No more despair demons. It was
pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
The in-universe reasoning of the... I think it was with the veil being thinner right now.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
If not, it being something to do with, I don't remember exactly. It's in the art book. It's been longer since I've read about that, since the last time I talked about it, but...
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
There was intentionality behind the design choice, is what...
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
What matters.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods planted Terran wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Yippee!
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Where the Dead Must Go, which is also the title of the song for Morn Watch. Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair demons infesting the shrouded halls and drove out the invading Venatori. Learning that malevolent ancient gods are causing the chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mystical threats to creation. Unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. I also see the comment with the... I was also just thinking last night about how I want to see all the different types of demons throughout the series side by side. Yeah, and then that reminded me... Oh, there's people there. How, like, they kind of touch on it in this one a little bit later, but, like, I had this thought with how they changed. It doesn't totally fit since the blight that we see in Origins is the same one that we see at the beginning of Dragon Age 2, when Hawk is like still in Ferelden. But I had this thought that what if the Darkspawn kind of like mutate across the different blights, and so they have like different appearances in different areas and different points in time. I don't know, I just think it's interesting what lore reasons there could be for design changes.
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
I just love whenever people are like, Lucanus, if you and Spike go nuts, I'm gonna have to kill you. And then he's like, alright, just make sure you're prepared for it. Oh yeah, level up. Let's just go ahead and fill this out. One more level. Anyone else? I might actually circle back to that later, except for Lucanus, because I want to try to get Tosh. Let me just... There was also a missive. I haven't been looking at the things, codexes. After the dragon, Rook, the Venatori took full advantage of the chaos, as if the dragon wasn't enough. I knew it would be bad, but it's gone worse than I thought. I'll need to stay here longer. You remember Templar Rana? Hal at the fish fry? Alec from the threads? They're alive, but there are others I still need answers for, one way or another. I'll be back once I know. Nev. A permission granted. A letter stamped with the seal of the Morn Watch. Greetings. You have driven despair from the shrouded halls. For this you have our thanks. If Venatori return to plunder, hunt them as you will. It is signed with a complicated, impenetrable sigil. Then I wanted to mark... Oh, it's already marked. Cool. Yes. So Balara's room. Forgot to check where Harding was.
No one said saving the world would be easy. Just wish it were easier.
That's fair. Ooh. Hello?
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force, working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large, and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah. We worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too. but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
The pastry stuff, I like to think Aster just appreciates the... What's the word? I can't think of it, but it's like the help with that comes from making food for people, just like the comfort support.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers
Good
out of the crowd and
watching.
try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
I have so many questions.
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate?
I think I prefer the mystery. Don't you?
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
It's why you don't miss, but do you miss the Inquisition?
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Yeah, the Nug conversation is always cute. And I still need to hear it with the dwarf version. Even though I read it. So there's like about 15 minutes left. I'm like, what if I did just do Tasha's recruitment mission? Because we've done all of this during that standalone stream. So I kind of want to get one new thing. Sure, we'll take Emmerich.
The voices again.
Oh.
Untold years asleep, only to see our sanctums defiled. Even Arlathan is trampled by cast-offs and mortals. We must secure the Alluvians.
We shall. The Ontom are uneasy in the crossroads, but they know their duty.
If they fail, give the best preserve to me for improvement.
Dead on, Tom? We're already on it.
Looking at Lucana when I say that. Wait. I think it's most fun to jump onto the boat.
The deeper currents.
I guess we did have one new thing with the Solus memory. But what if we got all the companions? And then next time I can die playing Coffee with the Crows again. Excuse me.
So, Henry, you're a Mortalitasi.
Mortalitasi is a general term. I belong to the Morn Watch.
But you are a necromancer.
Yes, certainly.
Canis, yes.
Hey.
Hey.
That looks painful. For them.
Yup.
You must be Tosh. I'm Rook. Here to help any way I can.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out,
The lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
She seems nice. So, what's the plan, exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Man, it would be spoilers for me to say why, but that was a really fun comment.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsimer?
Yeah.
To say to
Blue with
Lucanus
the yellow
about
belly.
Tosh.
Breathes lightning.
Would you look at that?
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Also, I think it's gonna be fun whenever I play my third Crow Rook to romance
On
Tosh.
Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
Man, they didn't have to go that hard.
Watch
So-
yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
Okay, we can come back to this area, so I'll just keep moving. Ow. Ow, oh jeez. Hey, I saw that guy fall over. Ooh, do they have combo? No? Okay. In that case, please heal me. Ooh. Whoa.
Shit. This is not your land.
Ooh. Oh. Thanks, Tosh. Oh.
Stay in cover.
Katara. Just distracting me. Lucanus. Help me. Oh no! Oh my gosh. No, we just sprinted over to check. Haha, loser. Hit the floor with the cannon. Then I get hit with two front and back. I was actually hoping for something to check my hubris. Because it would have been funny.
Ready, Rook.
Stop shooting me.
Now's your chance.
So you've got no problem fighting other Kunari?
I'm from Ravain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Why is a dragon hunter interested in our job?
I'm not.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vinsimers eat big game. Usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, and the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Stay on target for this one.
Alright, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
Look out!
Knew they'd find
This
us.
is so...
The creatures are the bait.
Yup.
I don't want to feel sorry for anything that hasn't worked, Spark.
It's kind of cute.
Quite a few of them. Dragons have big stomachs.
Doing this with Tosh. Oh.
Well done.
Because this is like so outside the norm for Aster and Lucanus being like a city folk. And also another thing that I can't
Take her down.
go into yet. Oof.
On the job. Nice work.
What do y'all have? I don't have any more potions. Just a second. That backwards jump.
You're at range.
Rook. Right, where is it? At range. Doing a roly-poly. Let's do... We have a combo? I didn't know that. I didn't know I could combo those two moves. Excuse me. Thought I had to have my dagger attack to combo with them.
Snipers.
I think that's the last of them. Now what? Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Toot toot.
There you go. A toss curry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
That was fast. She answers a horn?
This time.
You've done this before.
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Fair enough.
Vincimers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
I love how passionate about dragons Tosh is. Like another nerd I know about another creature.
letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Except the very big difference that Tosh has, like, face-to-face encountered many dragons versus Lucana's never seeing a wyvern in real life.
Why build all this and leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Oh, I didn't look at the code. Oh no! We'll do that puzzle later.
The Antam are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Uh-oh.
Shit. More on Tom.
Oop, oop. Nope, that one. Yes, please. Let's pick up this guy first.
You're not even supposed to be here.
They're all yours.
Youch.
We need to close it.
Oof. Oh gosh. Why is everyone cornering me?
End it now.
It's almost like I'm the leader. Bouncy guy.
Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
Oh snap. We're all just dust in the wind, dude. Parentheses negative.
Let's keep looking.
Or I
The
guess
Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
I was gonna be like the insulting version. It's the Canary going, "You're all dust in the wind, dude." Antom note, translated from the Kunari language. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and the grapples to tie it down. Do this and win glory for the Antom.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vinsimer.
She's more than a match for the Antam.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been
Uh-oh.
watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Yeah, that's a pretty dick move.
Target ahead. End this!
Fall off the edge. Come on. Oop. Weather journal page. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Quote, too expensive to maintain. I can't believe it. Worse, Tops was reassigned to Bloody Ferelden, and I'm getting sent to Weissout. I don't know what I'll do without them. It's been Tops and Mel since the beginning. Bloody hell. Bloody Ferelden. Gordon Mel Carravu. 633 steel. That was a long time ago. Back to the mission. Our funky on-tom music. Which I do think is a fun music choice for them. Because it highlights them as being oh jeez. Thanks, Tosh. Invaders this area with that synth drum, whatever it's called.
Now's your chance.
All that nice and quiet.
They're at range.
Should have saved it so I could see the combo again. Just realized I have an ultimate. Okay, he has it now. Let me see. Is this one? Oh! I didn't know that those comboed.
End it now.
That's another puzzle for later. That treasure chest.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Just the two crows. Just wanting to strategize. Looking a
brought her
little
down.
surprised that
She's
Tosh
mine by
charging
right.
in.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kuto! Tarala! Come on!
Get ready.
Behind you.
Oh, thanks. got this. I don't even know which one I have equipped.
Now's your chance.
Coming at range. They're at range.
Jeez. So fast.
Gonna be taking fire.
Oh.
End this.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Lucanus. Enemies at range.
Snipers.
They're hitting us from there.
Where?
Stay in cover.
They've got us at range.
We need to close it.
Just a second.
Understood.
They're hitting us from there.
Yeah! Specialization unlocked. Hang on. Yippee! New ultimate! Ooh! Yeah, this one's the one!
So...
Wait, who did you Hey, even though I know I'm not gonna be able to use it yet, I wanna put it on before I forget. Because I have not used this ultimate before.
You breathed fire.
Yeah.
Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed. Might just fly off, or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I am accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
Why is he so cute?
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
It's
A lot
her.
of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
It's just gonna keep zooming in. Let's say this one.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Canary artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors.
It ate and left no crumbs.
You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what? We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you. Yeah? Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
So I don't talk that much about Tosh in my I want to say like Phantom Spaces or social media or whatever, cause Tosh's stuff is a little too real for me. That it's a little too relatable. So I only talk about Tasha's story here and there whenever somebody else talks about it.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help. I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is. Sorry? Joining your team. It is what I wanted. Glad to hear it.
We got the whole gang together.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Canary are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravain.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
I might be back in the Crow's good books after we saved Treviso.
You impressed Viago. That is quite a challenge on its own.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
She's not just here in spirit. She's just here.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our fate expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away. Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
I don't remember what tone this is. Just to be safe.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be a part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Thanks, Varric. The Dragon Slayer, Tosh, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When Antom poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Tosh defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tosh joined the team, the surviving Antom fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari. No! Companion hardened. Nev is hardened. After experiencing the blighted dragon attack in Manrathus, Nev is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities, and relationship progress is slowed. We don't need to read that one. Alrighty. Well, let's check in on everyone's banter, and then we'll wrap up the stream after that. Book club. Oh man, we missed a lot of codex entries. But I want to see, where's the book club? I mean, I don't want to like accidentally erase something. We might just go through that later. Okay. Wait, where is this? Oh, that's Tosh. Hang on. Where am I? This one first.
You know, Rook, every time I think I've got a handle on how weird magic is, it just gets weirder.
So it goes. Alright. Tosh! Where are you? Oh. Oh, wait, where? Oh. Alright, let's read your mail. Help for Treviso. Hey, Tosh. We've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who are supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have the time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For gold and glory, Isabella. Oh. Not clickable. Okay. Just read your mail and leave. Oh, Emmerich is here too. He's gonna be in his room. Haven't checked on him yet. Oh no, I hope I didn't miss any timed dialogue. Uh-oh.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index.
I think we're good.
Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes.
There he goes.
What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
Yeah, comfy.
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Balara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls.
No.
My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
We're still getting used to one another.
True. And yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
For some reason, people think me drinking poison every day is weird.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Gotta collect all the companion quests. The necropolis unlocked.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlithan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Irulan helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
Don't look at me. Gonna assume she's here? Yes.
Look, I'm back and I'm on the job. That's all I want to say about it right now.
That's fair. Settle in. Ooh.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Well, when the army of miniature monsters invade, we'll know how to beat them.
Size is nothing. A Rygar can ruin your day with one bite. The poison swells your brain.
That could explain Solus.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Ooh.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Tebinter, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
This is such an academia mood. I literally wrote my undergrad thesis or my capstone essay out of spite of another professor, like, talking... How do you... I wouldn't say that he was talking shit, but saying some stuff that I vehemently disagreed with about my favorite historical figure. And so I wrote that to show the relevance of all of that. But anyway,
You'd think he'd know better. It's sculpting toy monsters that makes you a champion.
That's right. He never understood. You're a funny one.
I couldn't help it.
Okay, maybe I'm taking this a little far. But if you say you're an expert, show me some expertise.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Maybe, but go easy on him. He's still getting the hang of things.
He runs into an ogre, it won't care. It'll eat him for lunch. I didn't mean your lunch.
Too late. You said the magic word. See you around.
oh no. The wood shavings kept flying off. No. So cute little baby. Alright, let's go. What's this? I think that'll be a quick thing. On a page torn from a notebook in Balara's handwriting, things we have from Solus, lots of salted meat, not sure what kind, not challah. a large quantity of raisins, seemingly untouched, several jars of honey. From us, fresh meat, all, several varieties of cheese, nev, flour, me, salt, me, fresh rolled noodles, Harding, some kind of paste made out of peppers and oil, Harding, casks of fresh wine, all, large tub of coffee beans, all, small jars of very expensive coffee beans, Lucanus, breaded sticks of cheese, Tosh, mozzarella sticks, animal biscuits, Davrin, fresh bananas, Emmerich, fresh bread, me, tub of butter, me, things we need, fresh milk, any, apples, ask Emmerich, more cooking oil, chocolate, chocolate, Rook, wine for book club. Wait, we have another missive? From whom? Writing from Navarra City. Dear Rook and Professor Balkaran, the Watchers are sending this letter for me. Oh, it's this guy. I'm the man who used to be enslaved by the Venatori. My name is, Claudius. Thank you. Bless you for stopping them. I would never have seen the sun again if not for you. I can sew very well. The Watchers say there is a great call for tailors of the deceased. This was strange to me, for we do not need such things into winter. But the Watchers have fed me and found me work. I can never repay them or you, but I will help clothe Navarra's dead. May you walk in the light. Claudius, a free man. Aww. Wait, is this a new list? New list. Okay. Flour-covered grocery list. A list in Lucanus' handwriting. Spring onions, green cabbage, short grain rice, vinegar, white for pickling, vinegar dark for dipping in with bread, coffee beans for Nev when she's back. Aw. Cinnamon please, says Balara. If it could be found, the Yantom's navy takes its share from whatever trading ships pass through Treviso, Lucanus. Hello.
We need to carefully plan our next move.
Okie dokie. I think our next move is that it's time to wrap up the stream because we're 40 minutes over when we would normally finish. Oopsie. That's fine. Now we have the whole party. So excited. And then we could do Coffee with the Crows with the whole party, which I have actually never seen before, so I'm excited. Oh, and I also just saw in chat with the haha's fight field academic endeavors are great. They are. It was actually a great way to propel me into, what was it, like a 20-page essay, which I think I went over a little bit, but it didn't get counted against me in the end, so I think that's fine. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out, and also sticking around, for this extended stream, which wasn't originally intended to be extended, but hey, we got the whole party, which, as I've said, is super exciting. And then we're gonna be in entirely new territory now. Like, I mean, obviously I've played this before, but I mean in the context of the one-off stream that we did before. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then I know you specifically, the same old antics in chat. I'll get to show you so much stuff that you haven't seen yet. Both with the Saving Treviso and also the Lucanus romance, and oh my gosh, so much stuff with Lucanus's character arc. Anyway. Next, let me see. I think we're gonna be back to the regular Sunday streams. I think possibly all the way through like September, going into Los Angeles Comic-Con. So I think we're gonna have a pretty regular schedule for a while. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. I think that's about all we've got for wrapping up, so I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.